The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Open. I'm Rina Valentin, your café con leche this and every Friday morning. As always, we're bringing you the best from arts, music, sports, entertainment, and so much more. Here's what's coming up on today's show. We start things off with some tips on how to get your weekend started in our Open Weekend Preview. Then we'll hear from our South Bronx project with a positive message. After that, Dr. Peter John will be here, or as they also call him, the Peter Man, to talk about the art of conversation. Plus, Bobby C swings by to update us on the newest headlines in our sports roundup. And finally, music with a message hits us with their optimism and charm in our Open Artist Spotlight. So stay tuned. All that and more heading your way, because now we are officially open. Hello and welcome once again to Open. Rina Valentin here, your café con leche. And today is Friday, August 26th, 2011. And as always, we are always inviting you to send in any feedback, or, hey, if you have anything you have to say about, this hurricane that's heading our way, we'd really love to hear from you. And all you got to do is send us an email to open@bronxnet.org. And of course, you can visit us 24 hours a day by going to our website at www.bronxnet.org. And now we are actually on Twitter. So please follow us at Twitter by going to BronxNet TV. It's Twitter, BronxNet TV. All right, it's, well, I know we've been getting lots of warnings of, preparing for this massive hurricane or tropical storm that's heading our way. However, we can also hope that it doesn't come our way. And so with that being said, we're going to tell you what there is to do and, all the exciting things there are happening in and around the borough and the rest of the city. Yes, my people, it is now time for our Open Weekend Preview. And first up, Mike Robles returns to the Bronx for an up-close and personal comedy performance at the Gallery Lounge. Robles has been voted one of the top 10 Latino comedians and has been on Comedy Rumba, Comedy Picante, Que Locos, and Locos Comedy Jam. He's also an Emmy Award winner. The Gallery Lounge is located at 26 Bruckner Boulevard. And that's happening tonight, Friday. And just in case you guys don't know, Mike Robles is also an alumni of BronxNet Television. So once again, his event is taking place tonight at 8 p.m. Tonight being Friday, August 26th. The Gallery Lounge is located at 26 Bruckner Boulevard. That is in the Bronx. And for more information on that, you can go to the Gallery Lounge website, and or you can get your tickets by going to www.brownpapertickets.com. And of course, you can always check out Mike Robles on Facebook, and his Facebook account is Mike Robles Comic. All right, next up, the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater is staging La Calle Simpson, or Simpson Street. La Calle Simpson is the story of a Puerto Rican family in the South Bronx and how they cope with the harsh reality of their world. The Puerto Rican Traveling Theater is located at 304 West 47th Street, and tickets are available through telecharge.com. BronxNet.com. Once again, La Calle Simpson opens September 11th, and that's going to be running Wednesday through Fridays at 8 p.m. and Saturdays 2:30. Sundays matinee 2:30 and 6:30 p.m. as well. And for more information on that, you can call 212-354-1293. And finally, pick up a new dance step or two with Bomba Bombazo Dance Workshop. That's actually going to get you moving, people. Bomba is an Afro-Puerto Rican folkloric art form which has three elements. It's song, rhythms, and dance. All three enhance each other in a very distinctive way. Find out how in this 6-week workshop that's happening right here in the Bronx at BAD, that is the Bronx Academy of Arts and Dance, and that actually starts taking place September 12th. Mondays. It's going to be Monday classes, and the Bronx Academy of Arts and Dance is located on Barretto Street. And if you're interested in signing up for or registering for these classes, all you have to do is go to milteritucker.com. That's milteritucker.com. And once again, those classes start September 12th. So we'll be way past we'll be post-hurricane, and hopefully you guys will be motivated to, well, get in shape for the fall or alter your lifestyle in just being physical and moving and dancing and grooving and sweating while learning some Puerto Rican culture. How you like that? All right, that was your open weekend preview. So there you have it. Some great ideas to get off your couch this weekend and the weeks to come. And yeah, that's it. We are going to be right back with music with a message. That's what you're listening to. Well, you're listening to the instrumental version of music with a message. But first, the official 98.7 KISS FM 30th anniversary reunion party was held at the plaza of the Adam Clayton Powell State Office Building. It gave loyal listeners an opportunity to hang out with the entire KISS family, both past and present. Let's take a look.
The summer stage at the Adam Clayton Powell State Building in the heart of Harlem was the perfect location to celebrate the 30th anniversary of 98.7 KISS FM.
Happy birthday, KISS FM. I love you, baby. 98.7 KISS FM, my family. Happy anniversary, happy birthday. It's been an incredible experience as we've developed from being one of the first stations in New York to play hip-hop all day to being the first station to do classic soul.
KISS FM has been my home away from home for 30 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's good to see old colleagues, catch up on old times, and it's having a ball. We're having a good time.
KISS FM was ahead of its time in providing African-American programming on the radio. For the last 30 years, the station has been delivering music and providing a targeted message to the masses.
I cannot believe that I walked these streets never knowing that one day the people that I admired and I looked at in awe, Mary Thomas, Chuck Leonard, Bugsy, Ken Spiderweb, waking up to Ken every morning and then actually working side by side is just such a blessing. I cannot express it enough.
Before the MTVs and BETs of today, there was 98.7 KISS FM, providing the community with new music and offering upcoming personalities an opportunity to display their talents.
Show some love.
I'm kind of like the baby of 98.7 KISS. So it's a station I listened to growing up. So it's a beautiful thing to be a part of this family of a station that has super served the community for so many years.
I dreamt one day of coming back to work. Once I got bit by the radio bug, I dreamt this day would happen, and thank God he made it happen for me.
Listeners old and young who have grown up with the station had an opportunity to celebrate with their favorite on-air personalities.
We are still relevant, and we still command what we do, and we love what we do, and we appreciate the audience for supporting us throughout the years. So you have to come out to them because they can't see us through the radio, but they can see us right here.
Happy birthday, Kiss FM.
After 30 years of providing the New York City listening area with a positive message.
And I am living proof that any dream that you have, you can achieve. Any goal you have, you can achieve if you just stick to it and want it bad. And I have been here since 1994, and I love it. And I hope I'm here for another 17 more years, 17 more after that.
It's an open-air dance party from the 30th anniversary of Kiss FM. This is Sylvia England for Bronx.
Wham! Welcome back to Open. Rina Valentin here, and that was Music Wham. We're going to find out a little more about this lovely band you're hearing jamming me in and out of breaks by meeting our first guest. Our first guest is actually the executive director and co-founder of Renaissance EMS. He's a hardworking man in not only show business, but also in social development. He's here today with a group called Music Wham, which is the group we just finished looking at and listening to. And actually they're a group featuring 25 talented individuals with a passion for performance. Yes. We now welcome to the studio Executive Director of the group, Bervin Harris, who is going to enlighten us even further because you have taken the time to dedicate your life to this movement. So you're the co-founder and Executive Director of Renaissance EMS. Please share with us what EMS stands for.
Sure. First of all, thank you, darling, so much for having me. I love your energy. Every time I come to this show, your energy, I look forward to it. You do such a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you. Feelings mutual. It really is.
Oh, cool.
It truly is. Because I follow you guys online, and I love what,
yeah, we're Facebook
what
buddies, actually, by
yes,
the way.
we are.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
We hit each other back and forth. Yes. In a good way.
But EMS,
Good,
EMS
yes.
stands for Education, Music, and Sports. Renaissance goes back with that whole Renaissance movement that took place in Harlem, where there were so many vibrant things happening, so many talented people coming into the Harlem. So we kind of love what that word stood for. So we think it was time for a movement for young people. But we decided to use EMS, Education, Music, and Sports, where we use tutoring and all other ways of academically developing our young people. And through music, currently we work in 21 different public schools teaching music. As we all aware of, 72% of our schools here in the Bronx alone no longer have music. I'm not sure if you were involved in a theater, arts program, or orchestra or band, but to think that we don't have those things now in our school, to me, is robbery and doing a disservice to our young people.
Yes.
So through the MOW program, we have many teachers that go out and teach. But now we have a brand new school, brand new facility also.
Yeah, you expanded, right?
Yes.
You expanded.
Yes.
From the last time you were here, you've already expanded into a bigger location.
Yes, we have grown.
That is absolutely fabulous, and it actually goes to show how important this is in our society.
That's right, that's right. I mean, in a climate where everybody's downsizing, and unfortunately so many social development programs are closing, we're excited to say that we've been able to expand through this whole storm that's happening. But right now we have about 10,000 square feet, 2 floors.
Ooh, nice.
2 computer labs help us with our academic studies. We're spending a lot of time right now with getting our young people prepared for college, because that's a hard process for our young teenagers. We started a mentorship program. We have a fathers program, a father support group that takes place. And we have about 250 students now that come into that building for lessons. And probably by the end of this year, it'll be up to about 400 young people taking music lessons there.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, very exciting.
Bravo. Yes, you're making a difference in the next generation. Now, how do you assimilate the studies, the father programs, all of that with the music and that development? We're going to jump into how the music WHAM, it actually stands for music with a message,
right,
and how you're actually using song and words to send a message without, I guess, preaching?
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like a soft blow, but it is a blow.
Right.
Because I always believe that music has 2 functions. One is to develop a feeling. When you put on a song, whether it's a classical music, kind of makes you feel subdued. Put on some hip-hop or some rock music, kind of gets you thumping. So it definitely generates a feeling. But the other thing I feel that music should do, that it doesn't often do in this generation, is deliver a message. And so what we try to do is to keep you thumping, but delivering a message through songs like Pull Your Pants Up, which is one of the songs we're going to do next. You know, we've got this serious epidemic happening in our community right now with the sagging of the pants.
I know, it's so bad. I mean, it's so not sexy. It's so not attractive. And it so sends out the wrong message. And I don't even know if half of them even understand where that actually evolved from.
Yes. We don't understand where it evolves from. And then you take a young person who's 4 or 5 years old who's regurgitating what he or she sees. So now you're a lovely mother with your daughter. She's absolutely adorable. She's grown so much. But now your daughter has to see that. And she's learning that. So the fact that she's never seen pants up, she's thinking that pants are supposed to be worn that way.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be viewing people's underpants.
Right.
And from what I understand, that actually started in the jails.
Right, in the prisons, right.
Yes, as a way of sending a message of accessibility. But we don't really have to get into that.
Yeah, but you're right. And, you know, it even goes back further to slavery when we didn't have belts because the slave master didn't want us to run away. So we had to do all of our work holding up our pants. So we've taken ourselves back hundreds of years by being stylish, if you will.
How interesting. And it's really not a sexy style. I can't stress that enough.
Not at all, I say.
Not at all. Not at all. So I think that's so great that you've actually chosen to use young voices to kind of, you know, put things in perspective because that's really all it's about.
Right, right, right.
So tell me a little bit about like where you guys are now because you did a lot of touring this year and from what I understand you're gearing a lot more towards the health awareness, which I've also taken on a commitment. I made a commitment last week. I'm doing a Bronx Strong campaign right here for BronxNet and I'm going to be weighing in monthly. But
cool.
I'm not doing it as a diet, you know. It's more of a lifestyle type of altering just the way I think about foods, my physicality, not necessarily thinking about going to the gym as opposed to throwing in an extra half an hour of my daughter and I doing some play dancing.
Yeah. Well, you hit it right on the head when you use the word lifestyle. That's really what it's all about. So whether it's dieting, whether it's education, whether it's career development, if you can make it part of a lifestyle, then it's no longer laborish. It's no longer work. It's no longer habitual. You got to develop habits. Because I would always tell young people, we don't tell them to give up McDonald's, Burger King, stop drinking, sodas and those kinds of stuff. Yes, those things you'll learn to do as time goes on. But if you can just change your lifestyle to understand if I eat this burger, now I got to work this burger off.
Right.
If I eat this salad, I have to do maybe a little bit less workout.
Right.
Kind of thing. So it's all about lifestyle, watching what you eat, how you eat, when you eat, and developing, good rituals. And it's going to help us grow. And because obesity, as we know, in America is through the roof. We have the highest accounts throughout the country. So we're trying to get a grip on handle on that.
Right, because in 2011, your campaign is geared towards obesity, and I just want to share with everyone that they actually take on a different health issue each year, and they did asthma in 2010, and so this year it's obesity, and we have a really serious health crisis going on right here in the Bronx.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yeah.
And the fact that, again, you're actually educating the young voices to pass on to the next generation, it's crucial because, again, the lifestyle, the physicality, and just like the fact that we live in the computer age, everybody's kind of sitting back and just using their fingers, you know?
And based on computer age, if you go to www.musicwham.org, you can get all the facts about what we're talking about. Last year was asthma, which Bronx and Brooklyn has the highest account of asthma in the country. You say, why is the Bronx highest account of asthma? And obesity, we're right up there also with being #1. So we put all these facts and statistics actually on the website and also ways of how to control your weight. Like I always tell everybody, young people, instead of taking the bus, let's take a walk. Instead of taking the elevator, let's walk up the stairs and those kind of things. And those things make a big difference. And once again, we're back to the word lifestyle. So now you made a plan to take the bus. Let's make it just 5 more minutes.
It's nice outside.
There you go.
Right?
Take that walk. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cool breeze, appreciate your environment, take in the fresh air.
Right.
I just really quick before we go to break, just to share with everyone, even though asthma was their campaign for 2010, it's something that really needs to be looked into because, especially in my cultura, Puerto Ricans have the highest rate of asthma, and that's really interesting. That's very interesting. And again, you know, just referencing back to us people of color, just our borough, just in general, in just transforming our lives, people. That is what we're here having a conversation about. So just share with everyone all the websites that they can actually obtain information on Renaissance EMS, Music Wham, which we're going to be hearing from the youth. Sorry, I don't mean to call you youngums, but you know I can't.
Young is a good thing. We love being called young.
Yes,
But if you want more information, go to www.renaissance-ems.org. You get all the information about how to register for our classes. If you don't have music programs in your school, don't feel like you're defeated. Give us a call, 718-450-3466. We're also going to be partnering with BronxNet. We're going to be starting a television show.
That's so
awesome. That's youth-driven.
Tell us about that before
it's fantastic. At our new site, we're going to be developing a television studio. But we'll also be working here at BronxNet, developing a new show that's written and kind of run by young people. We're really, really excited about that. So we hope to be partners with you guys this year.
That is awesome. We love hearing that.
And we're looking for a production team still. So any young people 16 on up, interested in getting involved in production, we'll help train. BronxNet's going to help you train you guys and everything like that to get you involved. So if you're interested, give us a call, 718-450-3466.
That is so awesome. And thank you so much, Pervin, for making a difference in our community and for taking the time to pass it on.
Well, thank you for having us again. We appreciate you having us.
Absolutely. All right. Yay! Pervin Harris. He makes me smile. Energy. Love it. Love it. All right. For more information, once again, on Music with a Message, you can visit their website by going to www.musicwham.org. And, of course, you can visit them on Facebook. Everybody's there by going to Music Wham. And on Twitter at MusicWham_B. And once again, thanks, Pervin. Woo! All right, well, we're not done with Music Wham because they're going to be here for the rest of the show. We're going to actually get to hear them play and sing, Pull Your Pants Up. So don't go anywhere. We do have to take a quick break. But first, the American Cancer Society raised funds and awareness for the upcoming Run for the Cure at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event earlier this month. Let's take a look.
Thanks in part to the Society's commitment to saving lives by finding cures, hundreds of thousands of women are surviving breast cancer.
Over 500 men and women attended a breakfast to rally support around this year's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walk to take place October 16th at Orchard Beach. Top breast cancer researchers, physicians, and a survivor spoke to the crowd, urging them to continue to support the cause.
When I was first diagnosed, I kept it a secret, but then I'm very happy that I let people know. That's how I got through it.
In the audience were team leaders responsible for generating support and raising dollars, all money to be used towards developing a cure.
As we all know, the more green we raise, the more men and women we can and will help.
This year, according to the American Cancer Society, 5,500 Bronx residents will be diagnosed with cancer, with close to 1,000 of those cases breast cancer.
We are excited. Our walk is growing. There's more people becoming involved. As you know, 770 women this year is going to get diagnosed with cancer, and of them, 106 are going to die of the disease. So it's our mission here at the American Cancer Society to reach those women, to get them the information they need about early mammographies and how important it is to get those yearly mammograms, and help with the fight.
With a mix of humor and urgency surrounding the matter, they want to see women get tested, in some cases as often as twice a year.
Breast cancer is, pretty much an epidemic. I mean, it really, when you look at the sheer numbers of women who are diagnosed, every 3 minutes a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer in this country, and every 13 minutes a woman dies from the disease. So just by those sheer numbers, you're looking at an epidemic. So we can't do enough when you've got that much of a particular disease that's occurring throughout the country, and particularly in areas like the Bronx.
She was once a social worker helping women and men just given the news that they had the disease. Today she's now an executive director with the American Cancer Society, continuing her fight to see less and less people get diagnosed.
We want to fight back. We want to find new research opportunities for people. We want to find a cure. We want to make sure that women here in the Bronx and everywhere have access to care and not be afraid, and also have access to support, which is so incredibly important, to make sure that you know that you're not alone. If you have a suspicious mammography, you're not alone in the first time you're going for a mammography, or if you get findings that come back that are positive for cancer, that you're not alone and that there's help and support out there.
Already over 500 women are signed up for the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk in Orchard Beach on October 16th. If you'd like more information, you can go to www.cancer.org. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
Welcome back to Open. It is so hard to sit here and just, jam with my shoulders. Music Wham in the house. Arena Valentin here. And our next guest is he hails from the Virgin Islands, St. Croix, my friends. And, he came to America a long time ago, looking to fulfill his dreams. Music was his passion, but he found himself enrolled in college and the Marine Corps before going on to practice law. Yeah, this is really interesting. And he's an author. He's not only an author, he's an aviator, he's a doctor, and he's a lawyer. And he's written a book called Search Me, The Art of the Question. Interesting. Here to speak more about his work is Dr. Peter John, a.k.a. Peter Mon of Calm Talk Radio.
You're so kind. Thank you.
We're not calm here, right? We're like all full, high energy Calm Talk Radio.
Yes, you're a lot of energy in the morning, and it's early, so it's good to see.
That's why we call me the Café con Leche.
Absolutely. Great. Well, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. What's amazing about New Yorkers, you all are resilient.
Nice.
I live in Louisiana. One of my homes is in the Louisiana area. And one of my radio shows is in New Orleans, so I'm there every week. If we hear the word hurricane, we're scurrying. Right. You're here just working and having a good time and have good energy, and it's just, I'm saying to myself, my goodness, I'd be packing my bags and taking the dogs and the chickens and we'd be gone.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm prepping, I have, and as a matter of fact, I have last minute things to go by as soon as we're done with the show today. Great. However, we've been told that it's not going to hit us until Saturday evening, possibly Sunday, but we'll get the word Saturday morning. So, anybody watching right now, based on him bringing this up, it's just highly recommended that you actually go and get yourself together and prep a go bag. And one of the most important things that should be included in that is batteries and a flashlight. I mean, of course, food, perishables, water, and things of that nature, but the flashlight and the batteries are really crucial. They're really crucial. I don't know, some people say we're making too much of it, and some people say, but, we just had an earthquake
Absolutely.
A couple of days ago, which we were not prepared for. And it was interesting because it was almost like Mother Nature's way of preparing us to get prepared for an emergency, because back in the day when we had the 9/11 issue, everybody had it to go bag ready. Now we had to start all over again and just be prepared. And really, we should be prepared regardless.
This is a tough city, though. New Yorkers are tough. I come here, we have to come to New York and California when we do creative works from the South, because this is where it happens. The creative energy is a reformative energy. So you have subways underneath the city, you have businesses above the subways, and then people live above that. I don't think a hurricane can take the city out. I love the attitude. I love your energy. I love the spirit of the New Yorkers here. And I say, from someone who's been through Katrina and Rita and all of those things in New Orleans, take it serious, hit the road, call it a weekend vacation. You're blessed that if you take 24 hours to go visit friends and family, or just drive east a little bit, take a day trip, just put the gas in the car, stay at a very inexpensive motel, and when you come back, start rebuilding. Don't get your spirits down, and you all are good about that, and that's as much as you need. It's an opportunity to take a day trip, and that's how I would deal with it.
Yeah, and that's if you can afford that, and if you're ready to leave, like right now. Yeah. But most importantly, you should really watch the news and check out the actual evacuation zones and the different zones that they've been monitoring in being like really urgent areas to remove yourself from. However, like he said, if you can afford to get away, go away. Go away. Okay, so thank you for tapping into that topic. However, you know, Dr. Peter John here, Peter Man, is actually quite the impressive individual. I mean, you're an aviator, you're a doctor, you're an attorney, and you're an author. And you hail from St. Croix, and as we were saying before we got on air, you've flowed through the rough waters. You flowed through the rough waters and swam upstream to all these achievements. I mean, that's a lot of achievements. I mean, what is that about?
I like to use, I guess the Michael Vick experience is what my entire life has been. I've made enough mistakes in life so that I can not only write about them, but I know how to capitalize from them. So the advice I give to young people who want to come up, and particularly people in relationships, because that's what my book is about, build on the mistakes and change your habits. Learn to use every loss or every setback as information to move forward. And that's the key to my book, Search Me. It's a person who has made all those mistakes. I've lost the love of my life because I was a text and a telephone and an email person. I wanted to talk via text, telephone. I always have a headphone in my ear because I'm so busy. I'm working on this project. I'm in courts. I'm waiting for someone to fly me somewhere or whatever. And I always thought that my lady would be okay as long as I text and say, look, here's the information you need. Goodbye. What I learned is that... wow,
you just said that so lightly, and that's like, you know, I have to take that in for a minute because this is a very valid point in the things we take for granted in the moment.
Well, saying it's interesting that you raise that point, taking things for granted. If you love someone, and this is the city of the New York Minute, make it happen yesterday. The opportunities to do that now outnumber the opportunities to talk face-to-face. We email our bosses. We IM our coworkers. We text, we tweet, we Twitter, we Facebook, and we MySpace. I think I've covered most of the big ones. Other than that, we're Googling and we're doing everything else. And Apple is not going to back down with ways to pull you in. None of these companies are. What's taken a hit is interpersonal communication. I do radio as well. I have the largest radio program in my state. And I am a bit intimidated by sitting here talking with you simply because I get to talk to people on the headphones and via phones, and there is a difference. I'm a good communicator. I lecture. But there's a difference when you talk face-to-face because you're missing the five senses, the sight, the sounds, the touch, everything that makes the credibility better. So my book was written on a principle that if you want to really connect with someone that you love and you care about, get off the phone, get off the Twitter, get off the Facebook. If you have a concern about maybe you think she's dating someone else or she's cheating on you or why he's late, or if you have any issues, get off the Twitter and the social networking and talk face-to-face.
Okay, so I read his book, and what's really most interesting is this is like an exercise book. This is a book that you can actually take on a date. I mean, and I really mean this. And or you can be with your girlfriends, or you can be in a group, you can be at work, and you can actually make this like, I don't know, it's an exercise. It's an exercise. And I just wanted to show everybody that it's a book that gives you a general synopsis of what he just said regarding the lack of personal interaction because you can pretty much hide who you are behind technology.
Yes,
right?
Great.
And what's really most interesting is the questions that are asked in here. And we don't have much time, but I want to just tap into just something simple, like what is a relationship? That's question number one.
Yeah. Well, the reason you need to ask these simple, basic questions is all too often our heart gets into it quick. She looks good, he looks good, he's successful, she's fine, everything except what's going on here. What this book does, it allows you to sit down, like you said, and talk with that person. So if you got someone at work that likes you and you said, listen, let's go have a drink, take my book, Search Me, with you. and say, look, I've got a great new book, I want to share it with you. The theory has been truncated to 3 very small chapters. The rest of it is questions. Ask her, what is a relationship? Ask her or him, who makes the rules in a relationship? Because what's going to happen, the way the questions are written, they can't lie to you. Search Me is going to force the person to be honest, and that's why it's important. Right now, there's a statistic that is playing across the country at various news outlets, CNN and otherwise, that more divorces are in the South than in the Northeast. You have the lowest divorce rates in the Northeast. That's because more people are single here, and there's more women here in the Northeast. Where in the South, more people get married there and at an earlier age, so the divorces are higher. Well, if you're single, and you cohabitate more, which happens in the Northeast, you need to make sure that you're not meeting jerks. You need to make sure you're not meeting users. You need to make sure you're not meeting people who are going to take advantage of you emotionally and otherwise. Search Me is a book that helps you to see that underlying personality in a way that's fun. It's light. It's great to sit down and have a few cups of coffee, tea, or drinks with, and you can say, hey, who makes the rules of a relationship? Someone says, well, I do. That lets you know who you're dealing with.
Right.
And if a guy just wants to hold back and not tell you the truth, skip to another chapter, and it will ask you, with your significant other, should you share your email passwords, your cell phone passwords, and your social networking passwords? If he says no, you need to file that away.
Right.
Because after you get past all the infatuation, this is the person that you're going to have to talk to once the honeymoon is over in the relationship. And Search Me is a way to find out what you're really buying into beyond the physical and the emotional. And it's a lot of fun. There's some beautiful pictures in there. It's a simple, simple book, and I recommend it to make sure that we get more marriages happening in the Northeast. And I'm going to tell you why. The value of a marriage, according to the University of Michigan, their research department, is $100,000. That's the value of being married. Wow. Per year. A couple of European researchers figured that out. So I'm not saying get married to elevate your social status, but marriage definitely contributes to longer life. It contributes to better health. It contributes to your wealth. And Search Me is a way to find the right person, and you can laugh and make him laugh while he tells you all of his little deep, dirty secrets.
That's right. That's what I loved about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
And thank you for what you do. And this is, it truly is a simple read. It's really fun. I enjoyed reading it, and I'm actually going to use it. I am, because
you got to be single to use. No, I'm just kidding. It's great for married people. It's great for anyone.
I think it's great just to use as an exercise.
Yes.
In creating conversations with individuals.
I don't think you have a problem communicating with anyone, because you're going to drive the conversation no matter what. This just gives you ammo. This is your lie detector test. That's what you can use it for, because you're going to talk anyway. So that's good.
I think that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Peter John, for coming through, or as they say on the radio, Peter Man. And of course, for more about Search Me, the art of the question, and Dr. Peter John, you can go to www.talkcom.com, and you'll be able to listen to his radio show as well, which is very interesting. And you can follow him on Twitter by going to @YouSearchMe on Twitter, right? @YouSearchMe on Twitter. All
Great.
Right. Thank you again. And,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And once again, Search Me, the art of the question. Next up, Bobby C tells us what's happening in the world of sports.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stay tuned.
You wonder why the baby...
When you think Giants football, you think defense. 25 years ago, the New York Football Giants won their first championship on the heels of linebacking legend Lawrence Taylor. Not much has changed in 25 years. If the G-Men are to win their 4th Super Bowl, they're going to have to get defensive. In a season when the Giants will celebrate the 25th anniversary of the 1986-87 team that won Big Blue's first ever Super Bowl, the G-Men will look to replicate the same blueprint that produced produced a 39-20 drumming of the Denver Broncos in SB21. With steady QB Phil Simms guiding the Giants offensively 25 years ago, it was future Hall of Famers Harry Carson and Taylor that put Big Blue over the top, anchoring a bone-crushing D. The Giants are looking for similar results, hoping defensive end Justin Tuck and former Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning can help Big Blue get back to the postseason for the first time since 2008. The Giants defense has taken a hit this preseason with fellow star defensive end Osi Umenyiora sidelined thanks to a knee that required surgery.
Obviously it's a blow, but deal with it now and just be ready when he comes back.
In Monday's resounding preseason Week 2 win over the Chicago Bears, the Giants took another blow. Despite a 41-13 win, cornerback Terrell Thomas was lost for the season, suffering a torn ACL. The oft-injured Aaron Ross is expected to fill in for Thomas.
My prayers are out for him first and foremost. I know what he's going through, and then once everything slows down, then you pretty much realize that you're thrown back in that spot. So it's just something I'm ready for it. I'm well prepared. I'm healthy, so I'm up for the challenge.
Rising youngsters like tight end Travis Beckham, who will replace free agent departure Kevin Boss, are finding a niche in the Giants' offense.
A lot is going to be dependent on me. There's going to be a lot of eyes on me. But that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's going to take a lot for me to step up. And I think I'm totally capable of that, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Fresh off a Super Bowl championship, 6-year safety Derek Martin joins the Giants after 2 seasons in Green Bay. The former Packer said stepping up is what the NFL is all about.
I know what it takes to get there, and I think we have all the ingredients to get there, you know, and I think we'll be overlooked. But we got the ingredients to make it, and if we can stick together, we'll be all right.
The Giants were the story on Monday Night Football, but it was one former Big Blue Super Bowl hero that stole the show on Sunday night. Plaxico Burress made his return to the gridiron last Sunday at newly minted MetLife Stadium, and his Jets debut was one to remember. The big playmaking wide receiver caught 3 passes for 66 yards, including a highlight reel 26-yard touchdown from Mark Sanchez, no longer incarcerated. It was the first NFL game for the gun-toting Burress since 2008. Here's Plax after Gangrene's 27-7 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals.
It just feels good to get back into the flow and, you know, just to get into a game and get some live competition and, you know, to get hit and catch the ball and, you know, just to get the juices flowing again.
Were you nervous? I mean, there's nerves and stuff?
Not nervous at all. I mean, just, you know, more, you know, nervous excitement. You know, just anxious to get out there and, you know, I felt like I was kind of moving in slow motion a little bit, but, you know, I was in the place there where I was supposed to be at the end of the play, but, you know, it's still some work to do.
Both the Giants and the Jets bounced back in Week 2 of the preseason. Now, the local rivals will square off this weekend. Kickoff was originally scheduled for 7 p.m., but due to increasing concerns over Hurricane Irene, the organization has moved the start time to 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. While the Giants and the Jets matchup might be the football game of the week, the Bronx matchup of the week features another pair of longtime rivals searching for hoop supremacy. Check this out.
Will rise in the valley of the sun. BronxNet, Latino Sports, Sunday, high noon, August 28th, Orchard Beach. This time, it's personal.
Welcome back to the Sports Corner in the eye of the storm. Julio Pavon, welcome
Bobby,
to the
how you
show.
doing?
How's it going?
I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to Sunday because we want to whip some, you know, again, we have that trophy, we want to hold on to it. But, you know, it's everybody's calling up. Are we having this game? I said, yeah, we're going to be in the middle of the storm. BronxNet, Latino Sports, you know, with some tough people. So we're going to be out there. We're going to hold off until Saturday to see, even though the mayor has already made an announcement that all permits and everything has been canceled. But the predictions are that this thing could move. If it moves, then everything is back on. So we're going to wait and see.
Tell us a little bit about the history of this fine event that is more than just a basketball game.
Oh, absolutely. Basically, it's, the Bronx, as I heard some of the previous people talking here, the Bronx has some of the worst statistics in terms of health. So every year we have this basketball game and we try to bring the Bronx Lebanon mobile unit, so we give examinations to people, which is interesting because we force everybody to get an exam. Some of the people that come, this is the only time they get an exam. They go to Orchard Beach the last Sunday of every year, 17 years in a row, to get an examination. We also have information for children on obesity, on high asthma rates, and all the issues that affect the Latino community and the African American community here in the South Bronx. So it's more than just a game. It's about giving information, about giving people healthy living lifestyles.
Now, you guys won the game last year.
Congressman Serrano.
Our executive director's upstairs right now, and I think he wanted me to reiterate that you guys cheated last year.
Just because we had the congressman on our team and he scored the last 2 points, I think that helped us funding-wise for the borough.
I'm the only guy in this game, I think, that gets an opportunity to perhaps play with both sides.
Yes, some people call you a sellout, but
I'm a sellout. So last year I made the wrong decision. I played for BronxNet. We lost. This year I'm trying to figure out who to play for. I don't know if I should go and play for Latino sports or go back and play
Well, it's
for
what you
BronxNet.
feel, man. If you feel that you are like, a bad omen, stay with BronxNet. If you feel positive, come to Latino
We're loaded
sports.
this year. I think I might have to play on the BronxNet side. Mike's been working on his jump shot. Our executive director, he's excited about the game, so we're hoping to get it in.
Well, tell Mike to make sure he doesn't bring none of the, basketball players from the Lehman basketball team like you did the year before last. We don't want no 6'7" dudes playing against, 5'6" dudes. But we're willing to play whatever. It's always a fun game. We always have a lot of fun. We have Johnny Fonolari. We have J.I. Star. We have Chamaco, who just won the WBA championship champion. He's there. We also have Jose Luis, an actor, a couple of musicians. So we've invited everybody. We're hoping to see that maybe this Irene will be afraid of the Bronx, because we're the only ones that are not in the low level of the storm. I mean, we're going to be hit by it, but we don't know how bad. They are evacuating other parts of New York City, but they haven't spoken about the Bronx, because the Bronx is tough.
So now what happens if the game, with the weather, we're going to try to move the action indoors, or that'll be a game time decision?
Right, right now we're making all the moves. We're looking to see if we can do something maybe indoors, maybe at Ostos Community College. We're looking to see what the alternatives are, St. Mary's Park, indoors. But then again, we're being held by the fact that we don't know how serious this is. The mayor has already spoken about the fact that they're going to suspend all trains, all buses after a certain time. So if that's the case, I mean, our hands are basically locked. The interesting thing is we have these shirts that say 17th annual. So I'm thinking, officially, if there's no game, I guess the following year will still be the 17th annual?
17th annual. Well, I think the one good thing, too, is we'll let everybody know about the outcome of that on both BronxNet.org and LatinoSports.com. So
Absolutely.
If there is no, game outdoors on Sunday at Orchard Beach, we'll let everybody know via those two websites what we're going to do, where we're going to move it. So, what'd you do with the trophy? That's
Well, the trophy is sitting in my office, and every time that I'm down and out, I look at the trophy, and it reminds me of Mike. Really feeling bad. So, Mike, thanks a lot, and all the guys from BronxNet, because every time I look at that trophy, I get motivated.
Well, on that note, that's all the time we have for today.
Take care, everybody.
Good to see you,
It's
and
always a
hopefully
pleasure.
we will have a fantastic game on Sunday. We want everybody to come out.
Yes. God willing.
Again,
Irene,
LatinoSports.com, BronxNet.org.
Take a twist to the west, and we'll be okay.
Come on, Irene.
Come on.
Have to take a quick break. There's more Open right after this. Stay with us.
Who will rise in the valley of the sun? Latino Sports. Sunday, high noon, August 28th, Orchard Beach. This time, it's personal.
Hey, welcome back to Open. Rina Valentin here, and the stage is set. The lights are shining. It is now time for our Open Artist Spotlight.
Possible in part with public funds from the Bronx Council on the Arts through the New York State Council on the Arts Decentralization Program.
We heard all about music with the message earlier in the show, and well, now it's time to be uplifted by their message. Please welcome to the stage Music with a Message!
Yeah, this song goes out to all of the young brothers that like to walk around the hood, you know the deal, with the sagging pants. Somebody told you that was cute, but it's not. Check it out, come on. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up, that's right. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. It'll make your mama proud. Come talk to me, girl.
Mr. Harris, sagging jeans is an epidemic, and it's one that I've never been a fan of. And I can't stand how these young men around here, they sagging, they dragging. Come on, pull your pants up. And I know us girls, we in the wrong for not putting these fellas on. But I'm offended by boxers, and I think that we all should be. Come on.
Here we go, let's go. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up, yeah. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Why? It's a new style, yeah. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up, yeah. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. It'll make your mama proud. Talk to me, Jock.
We living in a world affected by an epidemic. Sagging jeans and sweatpants is how I'm living. Need to set the example to make the future right. So here I'm messing from me.
Here we go. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Why? It's the new style. Come on, say it. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. It'll make your mama proud. Check this out, real talk. They got legislation right now on the table to give our summonses to young brothers walking around with the sagging pants. So here's the deal. We want to educate you really, really fast. Number one, boxers are called underwear. And underwear should be worn
under your clothes.
Secondly, this is called a belt. This is your buddy. And somewhere in your house, that belt was talking to you this morning. It said, hey, buddy, don't leave home this morning without me. I can help you, man, keep your pants up. But you didn't listen, so you know what? We put in the song. Because I know you heard your belt say, take me with you. That's right. I know you heard your belt say, take me with you. It says, hey, buddy, I just want to hang out with you all day long and help you keep your pants up. I can just throw my arms around you and hang out with you. But you didn't listen, so now we're going to tell you this, because now we're going to tell you this. Come on, pull your pants up, yeah. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Why? It's the new style, yeah. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Come on. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. It'll make your mama proud, yeah.
Music won, everyone! I was over there dancing, sorry. It has a nice rhythm. Pull your pants up, pull your pants up. Acapella, yeah, right. That is so awesome. All right, so I feel awkward standing in front of you guys, but you know, I just want whomever wants to answer has to speak into the microphone, okay? So what is the actual Music Wham all about, like in your journey this year?
Music with a Message is actually about spreading a positive message through song. So we believe that, you know, everybody enjoys music. There's no one who neglects music. Music is different genres, so we can reach out to people through the different music that we play for them, and through that experience, they can get the message.
Beautiful, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Joshua.
How long you been with Music Wham?
This is actually my first year.
Woo! Rock on, rock on. I heard you guys went to Oshkosh.
Yes.
Tell me about Wisconsin.
Well, Wisconsin was, for most of us, the best experience of our life. Like, it was the best feeling in the world to go to another state we've never been before, seeing people we've never seen before, and just performing, doing what we love, and they could relate to us. Never seen us before. We're not even from Wisconsin, but they still appreciated us being there, and it was amazing for all of us.
I'm sure all of you traveled together.
Yes.
So you all took over the whole plane.
Yeah.
Did you sing on the plane?
No. We weren't allowed.
Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great. All right, so who wants to share with me the impact that Music with a Message has had on their lives? Like, how has it changed your life? Who wants to share that thought? Okay, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I've been blessed to be able to be a part of Music with a Message more than once, and each year, honestly, or each summer, I learned something new, and I've grown in some kind of way, and that's one of the things, if not all of the things, that Music with a Message gives you the chance to do. It gives you the chance to grow, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here on the show with everyone. Thank you to Bervin Harris. Thank you. We love you. We love you. And congratulations for becoming part of the BronxNet family. We love that too. And thank you so much for blessing us with your voice. And of course, your voice with a message.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Once again, thanks for the great performance. And for more on this group and what they're up to, you can check out their website by going to www.musicwham.org. That's all the time we have for today's edition of Open. I hate when that happens. We're out of time. Yeah, unfortunately. We'd like to thank all our guests, Bervin Harris, Music with a Message, Dr. Peter John, or Peter Mon, and of course our own Bobby C. and the entire Open crew for today's show. We'd like to thank all of you for watching us at home and on the internet. As always, you can tune in to the Recablecast tonight at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. and throughout the entire weekend. And you can view full episodes 24/7 by going to www.bronxnet.org. I'm Rina Valentin. And as always, from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide peace, prosperity, and love. Mwah. Have a great weekend, everyone. Chavina! You gonna sing for us, guys? Woo! You gonna dance? You gonna sing too, Mama? Woo!
We could build something, and in hand side by side, we were stopping up. We can't be broken. Take the T to the E to the A-M. Shout it out, let it flow, let it come again. Two is more than one, add it up again. Let's show the world that we can do